Thursday, you know what that means, Throwback Thursday, one of our favorite segments of the week. Luke joining us here today. Busy week for you. We've been on twice here for 815 Day.
Yeah, exactly. You guys need to give me a key to the front door.
I know, we seriously do.
We probably really do, though. We never want you to wait out there, too, so we appreciate it. You said you're pretty busy, too.
We were busy on 815 Day. A lot of it thanks to you. So many people came in, saw Nelson, wanted to see more and celebrate Rockford. It was awesome. Thank you again.
Yeah, no,
he is a hot commodity. Well, you're in today. We're talking about women's suffrage. Tomorrow, marking 103 years since that movement really took flight, and it has a bunch of local ties as well.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of good Rockford history associated with the 19th Amendment and the women's suffrage movement. Obviously, Rockford's Jane Addams, the Nobel laureate who graduated from the Rockford Female Seminary. She was a national figure promoting suffrage, but there are also local women's suffrage activists, and it's been 3 years now since the Rockford Women's Suffrage Plaza was dedicated on the river near the Y.
Beautiful, too. There's so much,
Yeah, it's really neat mosaic feature there. And they're having an event on the 22nd, on next Tuesday at 4 p.m. to celebrate the 3rd year and, of course, the passing of the 19th Amendment in 1920.
Talk about Rockford's role in that.
Yeah, you bet. As you see on the monument, there were 3 notable women's activists featured there. Ruth McCormick was prominent in the effort to pass the first local state suffrage laws. In fact, this ballot box shows that for 30 years before 1921, women's ballots were collected in a separate box, and they were allowed to vote on municipal and school board elections until the 19th Amendment was passed. This was given to Midway Village to add to our collections after it was found not too long ago in the basement of the courthouse.
My gosh.
So,
that's crazy.
So Ruth McCormick, she went on to own several the Rockford newspapers, and then Constance Good, another local teacher and women's activist, is featured on there, as well as Kate F. O'Connor. So there's a great bit of history there, and I think if people want to show up on Tuesday to that, they'll learn a lot more.
Yeah, again, that monument out there, you really should go and check it out. It looks amazing.
What kind of other artifacts and stuff do you guys have at the museum people can see from this time period? How old is this ballot box?
And what were you thinking when you got it?
1991.
Wow.
Yes, and our curator is trusting with more and more things to take out of the museum here.
Slowly.
Exactly. But you can also see I got a Votes for Women button. This is something we make at Midway Village, and we did our Roaring Twenties event a couple weeks ago, and part of that is suffrage marches and costume interpreters telling the story of the movement. So, you can learn about it at Midway. You can learn about it at the Plaza. It's a neat story.
And just to have that, though, I mean, you get that handed to you. I mean, you guys must have been just shocked to know that where it was that whole time.
Yeah, and they kept women's votes separate for 30 years. But now we've come a long way.
Yeah. Learn all about it at Midway Village. Luke, we appreciate you every Thursday coming on our favorite segment of the week.
Appreciate it.
Your headlines are next. You can always go to Midway Village.